Awesome. So your story is quite incredible, and I'm really excited to dig into it. I get it. Inside joke, right? Well, let's talk about Dig It, actually, and your journey from the corporate world into starting your own company.
Right. So back in 2009, actually probably 2008, I left the corporate world behind with a conscious decision that I wanted to be more involved with my family. So I had 3 young children behind at home, and I wanted not to leave them behind but be present in their lives, which I'm sure lots and lots of people can resonate. Yeah. You're torn between family and job, etc. So I made a conscious decision to leave the corporate world behind, and at the same time that year, the business partner and I created a company called Dig It.
Yeah.
And Dig It Apparel went on Dragon's Den 6 weeks after its start of sales, and it is just have a product here.
Yeah.
So Dig It is really a glove. Our first product is a glove that helps women protect their fingernails. So inside each fingertip is a nail protection, and It sits on top of a lady's fingernails, and we've now patented that across Canada, the United States, and EU, and Australia. So Dig It went on Dragon's Den in 2010, and we partnered with Kevin O'Leary at the time, and that catapulted our business forward.
Wow.
But the journey of actually even starting the business and taking that leap of faith in myself, in the connections that I had, and with the business partner that I had at the time, it was quite a leap of faith.
Yeah, can you tell us about that? Because it seems like, you just kind of leaped out and then you just catapulted.
Yes.
What, if we were to kind of slow things down, what was, when did you know was the time to leave, and where did the idea for the gloves happen?
Yeah. So the idea for me leaving the corporate world was over the course of time. I just decided that I didn't really want to be in the corporate world just because I was leaving my family behind. I was on planes 15 out of 30 days and stressed completely, and I had a wonderful spouse. I still have the same spouse, a wonderful man that believed that we could together make the journey into an entrepreneurial life, but also have the balance of being able me to be at home with the kids. He still has a very strong career, and managing both that lifestyle and being able to manage the lifestyle with the kids and start a job in Dig It. Dig It wasn't something that I really anticipated getting that big. It kind of grew, and it was a wonderful, anything that I do, I focus on, and when I focus on, and I bring all the talent and all the experience that I've had in the past with uber focus and uber drive. I now realize that I do that with 2 feet in once I decide to do it. It just kind of catapulted and just kind of started a life of its own.
Wow.
So Dig It was created with just an inspiration. My business partner and I were having drinks, and she had destroyed her manicure in the garden the day before. It was her idea. So Dig It was not my idea, but the idea married with the logistics on how to create the company have to go hand in hand. So the revenue plus the expenses in the company have to go hand in hand, and the whole planning has to go hand in hand. So we joined forces and we created Dig It, and she's no longer with the company. I have another business partner, and the company's growing in leaps and bounds in different directions.
That's amazing. Do you have any particular business background or experience that you're applying?
I did, yeah. I had 20 years of corporate experience in sales, marketing, operations, logistics, customer service. So I was always being sucked dry by the corporate world. Your brain's being sucked dry for other people. And you start to resent that. And I'm sure, again, a lot of people can resonate with that, that you just resent that. So I took that experience and started our own business to do that for ourselves. So yes, I did have that experience, but sometimes you don't know what you don't know going in, which is a blessing in disguise. Because sometimes if you did know what you have to do going in, you might not do it. But that's okay. It's the baptism by fire sometimes that lights the fire and the drive and the focus, and then when you succeed, it's just nirvana. It's just fabulous.